What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. So, showing you guys a nice little Death Row replay. Just showing you guys some of the stuff that zombies can do. I have a bunch of zombie replays. Just showing you guys the potential of this deck. When Serenui Sage comes out, this deck is going to be extremely good because it's just going to be able to go into Omega so often. And then once you get Omega rolling with Mezuki, it's like you can just outgrind every deck because you're constantly summoning these huge, big ass synchros, and you eventually just overwhelm your opponent. So, we're playing against not the most competitive deck in the world. We're playing against looks like TG Stun, and I already opened with a couple of copies of Unizombie, so my opening hand's kind of cluttered. You see he's gonna go Foolish in the Glow Bulb, use Glow Bulb, he goes for Tengu. My 6th card was Maxi, so that would have been really nice to chain to the Tengu, or to chain to the Glow Bulb, but you know, whatever. So I go for Sage, get the 3rd Unizombie out. He ends up using Effect Veiler, so its level is still 3. I decide I'm just going to go ahead and I decide that I'm just going to go ahead and activate Book of Life. Now, right there, I was trying to attack, but the way that the way that Death Pro is attack and activate are literally right next to each other. So I decided to just go ahead and Actually, you know what? I don't think I could have attacked anyways because of I don't think I could have attacked because of Unizombies effect anyways. Only zombie monsters. So I guess it didn't matter, but it'll matter in the rest of the duel. So I maxi him here because I thought he was gonna go for Stardust Charge Warrior, and I'm like, if you're gonna go for that and draw a card, I want to draw a card too. He decides not to synchro at all. So now I'm basically going for like Unizombie spam. I'm gonna banish this off the field. I think I go for Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go Omega or Archfiend here. Archfiend didn't do a lot there. It basically got out his last copy of Tengu, but he does special summon what's it called? Excalibur? Excuse me, Assault Halberd. He goes for Castel and he just spins my Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. So now I'm kind of on the brink. I'm only at 2,700 light points. I am in danger of losing this duel. And you see I constantly am just banishing the TG Hyper Librarian. I finally get out my freaking Omega and I'm like, oh, thank God. At least Omega can slow the game down. I can put the Mizukis back in my graveyard and I can try and, you know, sustain the grind game. So he ends up blasting my Solemn Warning. And he summons he summons a Raiden, but he doesn't have any actual plays here. He has 2 tuners, so you know there's no extra deck plays, no way for him to get over my Cypher Omega. It's not like he can go into a Goyo and crash or anything like that because he has 2 tuners. So my Zeta comes back, and at this point I'm actually going to start doing some damage to his field. So you see I bring out I bring out Unizombie for like the 15th time in this duel, and I don't activate the effect because I want to attack with all my monsters. So I just go ahead and I do some battle damage. And once again, you see, I don't end up attacking over the Librarian because I keep clicking the wrong thing. So I end up just setting my my Swallow Sword, and you'll see this deck's amazing recovery. Like he's gonna Regeki me, and obviously again, I keep putting Mizukis in my grave. I decided to chain just to get rid of the Castel, so I don't like end up taking 2,000 damage for no reason. But it's like even with pretty much no resources, you know, I only have 2 cards in hand. As long as you have those Mizukis in your graveyard, you can outgrind pretty much any. Like even a deck like Burning Abyss, you'll outgrind that because you just keep using Mizukis. You see, I immediately go right back into Omega, so that next turn I can just bring out even more copies of like really high level synchros. I decided to just maxi during the draw phase. In case he was going to inherently summon something big, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't sure. I was looking at his graveyard. I was like, I was thinking, can he summon BLS? And I was like, yeah, he's got some lights and he's got some darts in there. You know what I mean? I don't want him to just summon BLS and me die or me take a bunch of damage for no reason. So I'll just maxi him. So he doesn't end up using it. Get my Omega back. And then here's where I just start going ham. Summon the Shiranui guy. Now, here's what I should have done. Honestly, I go for Stardust Charge Warrior here. I think maybe I should have gone for I think maybe I should have went for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon because I could have synchroed this and this for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, but I decided to go for a different play. I decided to go for Charge Warrior. I top deck Dragon's Mirror, and then I end up activating it, and I summon Dragon Necro, and it's just like, wow, at that point, look how much damage I have on the board. But if I was dueling, if I didn't have game, or if this would have been a tag duel, I probably wouldn't have went this route. I would have summoned Charge Warrior just because or not Charge Warrior, I would have summoned Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon because Crystal Wing in a tag duel is just so amazing. It's an amazing card in general, but you look at this field and then you see it backed up by a Solemn Strike, and it's like, what are you going to do at that point? You know what I mean? You already used your Regeki, so you pretty much need like a Dark Hole or something like that. So this is just showing you that zombies can kind of go from like 0 to 100 extremely fast, and as long as you leave them with essentially like a Mezuki and a Grave, they kind of always have plays. So let me know what you guys think. How good do you guys think zombies are going to be? I think they're going to be tier 1 when they get all of these cards. When they get, what's it called? When they get Serenui Sage. That's the main card that they really need. Thank you guys for watching as always.